check out a classroom and see what they're doing in here to teach economics. Let's go.
1930, the Republican-controlled House of Representatives, in an effort to alleviate the effects of the, anyone? The Great Depression, passed the, anyone? A tariff bill, the Hawley-Smoot Tariff Act, which, anyone, raised or lowered? Raised tariffs in an effort to collect more revenue for the federal government. On the revenue curve, you will get exactly the same amount of revenue as at this point. This is very controversial. Does anyone know what Vice President Bush called this in 1980? Anyone? Something DOO economics. Voodoo economics.
Wow, that class did not sound fun at all. Maybe we should try something just a little bit different here. Let me see. I think we're going to need a little bit more technology. That's more like it. Now let's see how we can do this.
Lord Keynes, welcome, sir. It's a pleasure.
The pleasure's all mine.
Your agenda.
That won't be necessary. I am the agenda. Tell them I've arrived.
And then tell them I've arrived.
And your name is?
Hayek? F.A. Hayek. What an angel.
Freddie.
Yep.
Keynes,
Hey, listen, party at the Fed.
Already?
20 minutes.
Lobby. John Maynard Keynes.
F.A. Hayek.
Yeah, we're opposed.
We oppose each other philosophically.
In the same studio.
We've been going back and forth for a century.
I want to steer markets.
I want them set free. There's a boom and bust cycle and good reason to fear it. Play low interest rates.
Nah, it's the animal spirits. John Maynard Keynes wrote the book on modern macro. The man you need when the economy's off track. Depression, recession, now your question's in session. Have a seat and I'll school you in one simple lesson. A general theory's made quite an impression. Revolution. I transformed the econ profession. You know me, modesty, still I'm taking a bow. So say it loud and say it proud, we're all Keynesians now.
We begin in broad strokes, just like my friend Keynes. His theory conceals the mechanics to change. That simple equation, too much aggregation, ignores human action and motivation. The place you should study isn't the bust, it's the boom that should make you feel leery. That's the thrust of my theory. The capital structure is key. Malinvestments wreck the economy. The boom gets started with an expansion of credit. The Fed sets rates low. Are you starting to get it? That new money is confused for real loanable funds, but it's just inflation that's driving the ones who invest in new projects like housing construction. The boom plants the seeds for its future destruction. The savings aren't real, consumption's up too, and the grasping for resources reveals there's too few. So the boom turns to bust as the interest rates rise, where the cost of production price signals relies. The boom was a binge, that's a matter of fact. Now it's devalued capital that makes up the slack. Whether it's the late 20s or 2005, booming bad investments seems like they'd thrive. You must save to invest, don't use the printing press, or a bust will surely follow, an economy depressed. Your so-called stimulus will make things worse. Just more of the same, more incentives perverse. And that credit crunch ain't a liquidity trap, just a broke banking system. I'm done, that's a wrap. We've been going back and forth for a century.
I want to steer markets.
I want them set free. There's a boom and bust cycle and good reason to fear it. Play low interest rates.
Nah, it's the animal spirits.
Well, I think that's a pretty good viewpoint. That was pretty good information we got. But let's see if we can use a little more technology to dig a little deeper and see what they're actually talking about. I think we're ready to go. Let's see what we have going on with our stocks today. Well, it looks like we have a pretty good day on the stock market. We've closed in an up. Let's see how our stocks did that we have that we're keeping an eye on. Looks like everything's doing pretty good, but my Facebook is down. I'll have to keep an eye on that. Let's see what's going on inside of our bank account systems. Everything looks pretty good here. Anything happening in the news that I need to be aware of? Looks like stocks have been coming back. Oil's doing well today. And I can see my personal finances. So overall, I have a pretty good view of what's going on in the economy, my stock portfolio, and where we are in the stock market, all right here at my fingertips, readily available. That was pretty good. I think they got an interesting message across on there and really brought some of those really large concepts into something that people could really look at. But they're still concepts. We need to put these into practice. Just go take a look at some things where people are actually learning about money and finance and entrepreneurship and using technology to do all of that.
Good morning. If you could log on to your stock market game portfolios, we could take a look at those this morning. The SIFMA stock market game is available to teachers nationwide. Students have a hypothetical $100,000 to invest. They research companies and have begun investing in stocks of their choice. And the next day they can see, okay, how has the stock performed?
So I started with $100,000 in my account, and now my total equity is $100,789.06. I've made a little under $800 in about 4 months.
Metropolitan Credit Union are 18-year-old James Williams and 17-year-old Amber Lott, both seniors at Central Collegiate for this very moment
100, 200, 300
to be bank tellers at their school.
As you can see, that one also works very nicely.
Hello, my name is Scott Whittle. I would like to thank you for watching my 2015 Envisioneer video. So this is a wonderful opportunity I had to put this video together. I hope you had fun with it. I certainly did. I found it rather entertaining and interesting both. And so I would just like to say once again thank you, and I hope that you vote for me as the 2015 Envisioneer. You have a wonderful day.